Hello, friends. Glenda Mollett here, and welcome to my craft tube tonight. It is Wednesday, December the 18th, and I've got a cool technique for you. Just let me get live here on Facebook, and we will have a stampin' good time. Okay, it says I'm live. Let's just see if I am, and then I can watch the comments because I love to hear what you guys read. Well, read what you have to say. There we are. Man, it's getting easier and easier. What's going on? So, welcome to my craft room. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm located on the west coast of Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada, in the little town of Port Alberni that's not so little anymore. And tonight we are going to be using the Umbrella Days bundle and Thoughtful Journeys designer paper. Hello, Renee. And we're going to create a card that I'm calling a Tofino card because if you follow me at all, you know that Tofino is my second home, and we do a lot of camping out there, and it's on the very west coast of Vancouver Island. So it's called the wet coast for a reason. Hi, Nadine. Hello, Alice. Happy Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. Yay! 2 more days. Then we're going on a cruise. Well, it's a cruise, sort of. It's BC Ferry, cruise BC Ferry style. There, how about that? We are going north to see our northern grandchildren. And I am so excited. I'm just organizing stuff over there. It is a cruise. It is. And if we travel Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, it's a free cruise for the passengers, but it's Saturday, so we have to pay. Hi, Dimity, all the way from Australia. Hello, Connie. Cool. Yeah, so we're going on a cruise. Then we have an 8-hour drive, and then we have a week of hugs and huddles and fun stuff with the grandchildren. Then we've got an 8-hour drive back and another cruise, and then another 2-hour drive. It's 12 hours from our driveway to their driveway if we do it straight through with only stopping for gas. Not looking forward to it, especially at this time of the year, but holy man, I want to get up there and see those little babies. Well, okay, they're not little babies anymore. We did a video chat with them the other day from the skating rink, and they were out doing their skating. Hello, Marlene. And congratulations to Marlene, who just had her, I won't say how many, another great grandbaby. It's great, right? Not great, great. Congratulations. That's awesome. Okay, so let me show you the card we're going to do tonight. Does it not look like a Tofino card? For those of you that live in BC and have seen pictures of Tofino, this is Tofino on the beach. Except that in this card, the rain's coming straight down. In Tofino, it does this. More sideways than straight down. So let me just flip you around here because I have a treat on the table for you. I wish I could send each and every one of you one of these Ferrero Rocher chocolates for Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I made these to take north with us for our table on Christmas Day. Here's the card we're going to make. Now, this is an online exclusive, this bundle. Hi, Janet. Yeah, it definitely is a wet coast card. I popped a peppermint in my mouth about 3 minutes before I was going live, and I'm trying to get rid of it. Hi, Holly. Did you get your stuff out of your mailbox, Holly? Okay. So can you see the rain in the background there? You see how it shimmers and shines and is a different color than the sky? I'm going to show you how to do that tonight. It's not super wow, but it's an easy technique to do. And I am doing a class on this mini album in January, and I've started prepping. So the class is not available, but if you would like the tutorial, there's going to be a PDF and a virtual class that you can prep your kit yourself, join us for the virtual class, or do the album along with the video. Okay. And product shares are open for January. Designer paper and or ribbon, either 6x6 or 12x6. If you are interested, I put the link to this in the description of the video. It's a great way to get a little bit of everything and not have to buy all of it. Oh, Eddie's got me on the big screen. Instructions for which, Nadine? For the Ferrero Rocher? Huh. Hang on. Let me see if I got them. Oh, I do. Hi, Wendy. There's the instructions on how to make those little Ferrero Rocher boxes. I'll just hold it there, take a screenshot. Or when the video is done, you can back up and read it. So you just make a little box. You make a little box. And then this is just designer paper that has been cut and scored. You punch a hole in it, and that's how easy they are. Hey, Valerie. Okay, let's craft. I'll show you the inside. Look at that little puppy. Is that not adorable? So I'm going to show you how I got not only the fancy rain, but how I got the funky umbrellas too, because I didn't color those. Okay. So I'm going to use different colors. I used Peach Pie and Night of Navy on this one, and I'm going to be using what color is this? Fresh Freesia. Oh my gosh. And Fresh Freesia and some Blackberry Bliss on this one. So the rain is really easy to do. It's just a matter of doing the steps in order. So that's what it looks like. That was my little test piece to see if it was even going to work. Because, I'd never seen this done before. You're welcome. Okay, I'm using Memento, Night of Navy, Misty Moonlight, and Versamark, and clear embossing powder. And then these are the colors I used on this card, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use these ones or not. So Boho Blue, Lemon Lolly, Ivory, 200, 500, Dark Peach Pie, and Light Basic Black. And then I didn't do it on this one. I made sparkly. Can you see the sparkly gumboots? There, I made sparkly gumboots. But I put my fine tip glue into this container, and it makes really cool patent leather things, like makes them shine. So I'm going to do that tonight, but that's the very last step because it will take like overnight to dry. Hi, Lena. Merry Christmas to you. Umbrella Days bundle. And this is an online exclusive. And I'm going to use the Happy Hibiscus dies. I like this sentiment here. It fits really well with that. And that's it. Okay, so I'm going to dig out my pieces. My card base is the usual 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 and folded in half. 5 1/4 by 4 for the inside. 5 1/4 by 4 for the front. Designer paper is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So we have that side we can use, or we have this side that we can use. And then I have another piece that I'm going to use to cut some pieces out. There's some grass. And then I have 4 by 4 for bits. I have 1 1/4 by 3 1/2 for more bits. This one is, oh no, this is 1 1/4 by 3 1/2. That's for the sentiment. And this one I just threw in case I needed more. Because you never know. And I will be using 2 blending brushes, a piece of paper towel, and some clear embossing powder. Okay. So first of all, while I'm doing my stamping of my things, you guys tell me which side do you want me to use on this paper? Do you want me to use the tree side or the meadow side? Which side should we use as the front of our card? And while you're doing that, I'm going to stamp, because we have to stamp the mother, the daughter, and the dog. Okay. Alice says tree, Valerie says tree, Holly says tree. Everybody's voting on tree. Well, of course, because that's not the side I wanted to use. So that's not going to work in my favor. Oh, that 4 by 4 piece is not big enough for this lady. Just saying. She needs a bigger piece. So this one is 4 by 2 1/2. And then a little, now, is this a girl or a boy? Who knows? It could be either. And I love the fact that it can be generic. And we need a dog, because everybody needs a dog on the beach or in the woods, wherever you are. Okay. Oh, Marlene said meadow, Renee said meadow, and Valerie says, why do you think we chose tree? Oh, you're so funny. Okay, I'm not sure what color I'm going to do the sentiment, so I'm not going to stamp it yet. So I have to go back. Hi, Cherie. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees and 2 meadows. So I guess we're using the tree side. I got her. Okay. So to do this, oh, I didn't get the stamp out. That was really dumb of me. It helps if you get the rain stamp out, if you're planning on using rain on your card. Okay, so we need the rain stamp, and you can see it's got puddles at the bottom, so I know which way to use it. And we are going to, oops, tree side, you said. Tree side. We're going to use Versamark. And this is all the technique is. Use clear embossing powder so that the colors can shine through. 1, 2. Now I can see this on the paper, but if you can't, you can add your embossing powder as you go. Because I know often it's hard to see the embossing on when you do this. Now, can you see the lines on there? There they are. Okay. And you just keep going across till you get it all rainy the whole way across. There we go. Put the lid back on your ink pad, because then you don't get embossing powder in your ink pad. And then you put your ink powder on. And I want lots of powder, so I'm going to give it a good dousing. And then tap, tap, tap it off. Put the lid on before you start the heat gun. Okay, the heat gun's going on. Don't talk about my friend like Yes, Valerie, you need this bundle. You absolutely do. And I wouldn't plan on it, wasn't planning on it, but I'm sure I've got 3 Umbrella Days cards that if you order the bundle from me, let me write it down or I'm going to forget. Order bundle by, what's today? 18th. How about the 20th of January? You get 3 kits for free. Is this, I can't remember if this is the first Umbrella Days bundle I've done, or stamps I'm done. There's another one. Yeah, so I have 2 more coming up. One tomorrow and then one in January. Okay, heat gun going on. When you're using your heat gun, if you leave it on your desk, it captures the heat underneath. And you will end up with fatter lines. If you lift it up and let the heat escape, you don't get quite as thick lines. Just a little hint for you. See how it's turning clear? Can you see that? There. Isn't that cool? Embossing is always one of those wow things that you teach first-time stampers so that they get hooked right away. Okay, I'm just making sure I've got it all nicely melted. There we go. There's the rain. See how nice and shiny it is? Okay. Let's use the other side because now I need that side for my sign. I know. I'll just get another piece of paper. Oh, maybe not. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, so now you take this and we're going to add 2 colors of blue. I'm going to add Misty Moonlight and then Night of Navy. And I have a sneeze. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't you hate it when they stall halfway up? Oh. The old sneezing trick is back again. Weird. I don't know where it goes when it goes away, but it does. And then it comes back full force. Okay, so wherever the sky is where I'm going to add this ink. And if you want to make a sunset, you can make a sunset. If you want to make a sunrise, you could make a sunrise. But you need to, am I up high enough? You need to darken your background so the rain will shine through. And you're probably going, well, that doesn't look very good. Oh, you just wait. Just wait for it. The darker you make this, the more your sun is or your rain is going to show through. Now, I will bring it up. Hi, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you, Valerie. Look, you see that starting to happen? And yes, I'm going right over top of that tree. Make it a little bit darker over here. And then I'm going to go around the outside with Night of Navy and make the outside parts darker. And the good thing about this is if you do this and then decide you want more ink on it, you just put more ink on it. But just remember, you can't take it away. So I suggest you start light and work yourself darker. So can you see those? Can you see those raindrops are coming alive now? Okay. Loving the magic. Thanks, Alice. All right, there we go. Now we get out Night of Navy. So which of these blending brushes do you prefer? Do you like the big ones or the little ones? And this apparently has been re-inked recently, so there's lots of ink on it. So I'm just being very careful with it. And you see how it's darkening around the edges? Uh-oh, now my nose is running. Can you see how this is coming alive? Is this not the coolest technique ever? Holly likes the little ones. Dimity likes the big ones. Pardon me while I blow my nose. I really don't want to drip onto my card. Okay, so look. Now there's one final step that we have to do. You have to take paper towel or a Kleenex or something and go over top. Let me do half of it and then I can show you why. Because what is going to happen is you're going to get the ink off of those raindrops and they are going to be a little bit brighter. Can you see how much brighter those ones are compared to those ones? Because I haven't taken the ink residue off of that side yet. There we are. Oh, that tree is awesome because there's raindrops in front of it, but it didn't pick up any of that blue ink in there. Look at that. Little, you have the, yes, Nadine says the little ones because she has more control. Well, what do you think of the technique? Who's going to run out, buy this bundle, get 3 free kits, and make this card? Because the rest of it now is just fun and games. So this is going to go on here like that. And then it's going to layer onto this. Because you know me and Blackberry Bliss. Maybe we should make the dog coat Blackberry Bliss. That would be fun. I'm not layering that yet, just because I might want to use it. Okay. Let's get our peeps out here. Oh, Marlene's got it. She's on her way to making this card. Don't forget to remind me, Marlene. Give you the kits for these cards. Because when you ordered that, I had not decided to do this. This is something new I'm offering in January for the bundles that I'm featuring. Look, Nadine, I'm using flags. For the bundles that I am featuring, if I have class cards or cards that I'm showing on Facebook, I'm offering kits for anybody who purchases the bundle from me. during a specific period, but for Marlene, I'll make an exception. Oops. There we go. Now the dog. So the dies also have flowers or grass that we're going to use, has puddles and it has clouds and it has boots, both boots and a dog coat. It's adorable. Okay. The dog die. Okay, let's run these through. And I think the one on January the 2nd, let me just check here. Yes, so January the 2nd, the card that I'm doing shows a techniques where you don't have to color. I'm going to get the bundle, was on the list even before, but even more now. Yay, Nadine. That's awesome. All right, so there's the mother. There's the child. There's the dog. And I'm going to just get my Post-its off of here because we're not done yet. We're not done with the dies yet. I don't need the dog one. I need the mother and the child. Okay, now, you're welcome, Marlene. Put this over here so I can put this over there and the dog. Now, I have leftover bits from the designer paper. And I'm going to cut grass because I have grass on the front. You can see the die cut there. And then I have grass on the inside. So I need to cut two of the grasses. That. And I'm going to stamp on this piece. Where did my stamping paper go? There it is. We're going to stamp the umbrellas on the paper. That's how I got those cool colors on the umbrellas. So you kind of get to play with it and get different colors. There's one there. And look at that. It's almost like I don't know how to stamp, but it's okay because we're going to cut them out anyways. All right. Now you can fussy cut these if you want, or you can put the dies on, and then all you have to fussy cut is that one spot there at the bottom. And line these up. So I'll die cut them. I fussy cut those ones. Oh, you know what? No, you have to fussy cut them. Because if I die cut them, then they're going to have, it's going to look weird. Because you're going to have the designer paper around the outside. So let me cut my grass. Oh, and a dog. Should we do a, okay, so tell me, shall I cut a Blackberry Bliss coat for the dog, or shall I cut it out of designer paper? Let me know. Maybe I'll do it out of designer paper. I think that'll be fun. I'm not waiting for your input. Messy but beautiful. Yep. Let's just put this dog coat right there. Oh, good. Eddie agrees with me. Designer paper. All right. Run these two through, and then I'm going to have one more grass to cut. Now, this grass, you can make it as long as you want. Because it doesn't cut the bottom. So if you want tall grass, you can have tall grass, or you can have short grass. There's one. There's a few holes in the grass. And then cut another one to use on the front. Okay. We got all of our pieces done. We can start some assembly now. Oh, and that's cool. Look at that. What could we use that for? Bit of that. Pop out our little dog coat. That's adorable. Put that there. Put that there. Okay, now the umbrellas are really easy to cut. Just follow the lines. And if you don't mind the edge of the designer paper instead of the white edge on your stamped image, you could use your dies and cut the whole thing out. And then all you'd have to do is just a little bit across the bottom. But I'll do this and then I'll show you how you can fix your edges if you don't get if you happen to not get close enough to your image, the line of your image, and you have a little bit of designer paper left over, then I'll show you how you can get rid of that. See how quick and easy these are to do? It really doesn't take any time at all. Especially if you're like me and you're nattering away at the same time. I hope I'm far enough up that you guys can see what I'm doing here. So we had a lovely day in Port Alberni today. They were calling for mega rain, and we didn't get any at all. We got a little hint of spritz out of the sky, but that was it. And there was actually some sunshine. I had to go out and do deliveries. And you see that little knobby thing at the top? I'm not even worrying about that because it's on the stamped image. So you don't even have to cut around it. There we are. So it was gorgeous out there. Now I'm going to get my black marker. And if you take the brush edge of your black marker and just go like this, any of the white that you left behind, not white designer paper or white, doesn't matter, that you left behind there is gone. Make sure you hold your pen this way though. Don't hold your pen like this because you have a tendency to do this and then you'll get it on your stamped image. But if you hold it this way, you have better control over it. Here we are. That's done. Sun today in Powell River. How lucky. Okay, let's put our card base on. I lost my adhesive. So who joined me last night for the Paper Pumpkin alternative cards? Did you guys watch? We made some beautiful alternative cards last night. And they are on my YouTube channel if you missed them. Okay, there we go. Oh, I love that rain. I should have done it this way and had Tofino rain. All right, and onto our card base. So the colors for this card, I just took right out of the designer paper. This one, I really wanted to do yellow. So we haven't done any coloring. Oh, it's crooked. Oh, Eddie watched. Valerie watched. Oh, Eddie, I hope your paper pumpkin gets there soon, because it's a gooder one. It was not straight. Is it straight now? It'll do. Okay. Now, where did our stamped people go? So for the dog, I use the 200 and the 500. And you don't have to do all of him because the coat will cover up his body and the legs. So I'm just going to do the feet and the foot and the foot and then up into the body like that. And then the tail. So that was number 500. Now I'm going to go in with 2, which is darker. We'll just give him some accents. Down there, a little bit on the tip of there, on the toes, and on the end of the tail. I'm going to miss my grand puppies this year. We're not going to be hanging out with them at Christmas time. And they're on a vacation too. Somebody is looking after them for a week. There we go. There's the dog. And then take some glue and put it on the coat. And then I'm just going to let this sit for a minute. Oh, no, I'm not, because then I can move it around. Sorry. I'm telling you stories here. Find your blends dry up. So I went back to the markers. Valerie, do you store them sideways like this? They will, depending on how much you use them, of course, they will dry out. But I find mine last a good long time, and I use mine in classes. But the key is to store them on their side. There we go. Oops. Go up a little bit. That's why I use Tombow when it's wet, because then I can move it around. And there's our little puppy with its coat on. Oh, that's weird, Val. Okay. So I don't have to do the umbrella. I'm going to do what color coats should we use? Because this doesn't really have any yellow in it. Shall we give them fresh freesia coats, maybe? Fresh freesia. Let's use fresh freesia. But that's okay, because as long as you've got a coloring medium that you are enjoying, that's all that matters, right? I'm putting a coat of Fresh Freesia Light down first. I would love a coat like this color. Mine is kind of like an aqua color, my Tofino raincoat, and it's long. It goes down past my knees. So when I put my boots on and put my long coat on, there's about an inch in between that the rain can get. So not much at all. Get some color in here. Now I'll get the... I was going to send a photo of my new puppy, but don't know how to. You can't do it, Dimity, while I'm live. That won't allow you to add a picture to my live, but you can definitely add it afterwards or do it in the Share It Saturday. I'd love to see a picture of your puppy. Okay, just did a few little highlights of dark. We'll just blend that in a bit. Okay, I'll do the other one. Hi, Terry. Terry tagged it for Julie. Hopefully Julie will find us. So tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow, the post office starts accepting mail again. They went back to work on Monday, and Tuesday and Wednesday, they did not. Well, they were ordered back to work on Monday. Tuesday, they started back, and they're not accepting new mail until Thursday because they wanted to get rid of the backlog that they had. And I totally understand that. But I have to go and mail. You saw all that big pile I have. So I have to go and brave the elements at the post office tomorrow. And I know I'm going to be there a while. Okay, there's that. So that took care of the yellow. Now, I have ivory for the hands. And then the hair, I use the dark. So let's use the light on this number 500 for the hair. So I figure I'm going to probably be an hour to an hour and a half tomorrow till I can get in there. Now, how about black shiny boots for both of them? Your friend sent parcels yesterday. They were accepting letters or parcels yesterday. Well, shoot. I could have done it today because I drove by there and there was not a lineup. Oh, no, not the pants. Oh, shoot. That's the wrong spot. We're going to give them black patent leather gumboots. I will go tomorrow with my 2 bags full of stuff. And I know that it's not going to be a quick trip to wherever these need to go. So this is light basic black, not the dark, because I like the lines to show through. There we are. Now, I think we'll do blue jeans. Let's do blue jeans. I have balmy blue, so I'm going to go over the whole thing with light balmy blue for both of them, because what little girl doesn't like to dress up like mommy? And I've decided it's a little girl. And I shouldn't have put that black there, but that's okay. I'll just blend it in and nobody will know. All right, then I'm going to go in with my dark balmy blue and just make that dark underneath there and in the creases. Like that, where the legs are overlapping. And then go back in with my light. And you can't even see where I did that black there. It just looks like a shadow now. There we are. She didn't know about waiting till Thursday, so went first thing in no lineup. Oh man, that would be nice. Dimity, I have a contest, so I cannot tell you right now how many there is because that will be revealed tomorrow night when I do my Facebook Live for the contest. So whoever guesses closest is going to win something. Okay, so now I'm going to put Tombow on the umbrellas. I should have pled ignorant and just gone in and done them, right? It would have been the smart thing to do. Okay. Now, these umbrellas are interchangeable, so it doesn't matter which one you put where because they made them both the same. Put that on there like that. And because Tombow's still wet, I can move it around. And we'll put this one on here. Now, aren't those umbrellas beautiful with that designer paper like that? And that was a good choice for the coats because the umbrellas are matching the coats. You see that? Look. Nope, guessing is going on until tomorrow night at 4:00. Okay. Because I may have to add more. You know? I put this on here and I shouldn't have. I should have put my grass on first, but that's okay. I think it's the same size. I'll just cut a little tiny bit off. Okay, that's going to blend in too much, so let's just use this one. Okay. Just need to slice just a hair off of that. Put some glue on there. And we'll put glue on the other one at the same time. Yay, I remembered to turn it over. That was smart. Some days the brain almost works. No address, Valerie. No address. Okay, so this is going to go down here at the bottom. You don't really need this piece, but the dye's there, so you might as well use it, right? There we go. It's an extra little bit of texture on there. Now, the inside piece. There it is. So on the inside of this, I stamped the dog and then I put the grass over top. So let me move my grass so I don't get it stuck to anything. And we'll take this dog and we'll just stamp him on the inside. Give it a little color. And this one I don't have a coat for. So I'm going to color it, all of them. Now you could put a coat on this guy if you wanted. I wonder what kind of dog this is. We'll go with mutt. I saw a really cute card made out of this bundle that was a pet sympathy card. It was really cute. There was clouds in the sky, and the mummy and the child are looking up at the clouds, and the puppy is sitting in the clouds. It's a real tearjerker, but it was really cute. Oh, Julie, did you make it? That's awesome. All right, just gonna blend these in now. And I'm sorry if you're talking, I am busy coloring and not looking. Thanks, Dimity. Hi, Becky. Thank you. Okay, now we'll put the grass on. And this grass is exactly the same size as this piece. It was longer than that one because I layered that. So it was 3 7/8, not 4. And there's our inside. Look at how adorable that is. Put this in. And then we're going to pop our people and our dog up. And this card, because it's got bling on it from the shiny rain, I didn't even put bling on it, which is really unusual for me. And Kathy, if you're still out there watching, you know how unusual it is for me not to have bling on something. Poor Kathy, she asked me, what do you think of my card? Add bling, Kathy. I don't want to add bling. Kathy makes amazing cards. Okay, there's one. Kathy was one that did my collaboration for the retreat. Is it the spring one, I think? I think it was the spring one. Kathy, if you're there, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was the spring one. Okay, I'm going to put a piece right there. And then I have to get a little slice for along the edge of that umbrella handle. Hi, Connie. Oh, you're not going to get this one? Do you guys get a lot of rain down there in Nevada? Probably not. That one goes there, that one goes there. And then the pup will go in the middle. Oh, I didn't cut her very good. I was going to do a little trimming. So I didn't get that cut very good with my die. Don't tell anybody I'm doing this, okay? Yeah, I really messed up on her boots. Holy man. Nobody but you and me is going to know. That's better. I should have just cut another one. But I didn't, so we'll deal with this. Connie says it depends. Kathy, yes, it was the spring, creating with the masks that are in the upcoming January mini catalog. Ooh, cool. I was going to get those masks. I haven't got them yet. So I'll look forward to seeing what you create with them. Okay, so the mother has to be far enough on that side so that we can put the child far enough on that side so that the dog fits in between. Should have done this card the other way. Done a hamburger card instead of a hot dog card. Hi, Cherie. It's worth using those dimensionals because the shadow they put on the DSP makes it much more realistic. Yes, I agree. I agree. Okay, let's just put this dog here just as a test. We'll put that will go there. Terry just spent 4 hours watching amazing artists do Northern Lights background. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's been a while since I did that technique. There we go. Look. Isn't that fun? So now I'm going to take Wink of Stella. We're going to add some Wink of Stella to the umbrellas. And to the dog, like that. And to the boots. So then when I put the glue over the top, not only am I going to have patent leather boots, but we're going to have sparkly patent leather boots. There we go. Now, do you guys think this needs bling on it? Or is it good enough? I put a dog on the envelope as well. Shall I put bling on the card? What do you think? Thanks, Lena. Thanks, Janet, Becky, Nicole. You guys are so kind. Thank you. Hey, Uno puppy. No bling, says Kathy. Surprise, surprise. Lena says no. Valerie says no. Diane says no. I agree with you. I don't think this card needs it. Okay, so there's the card, and I'm going to now take my fine tip glue. So this is the glue that's in our catalog. It's this one here, fine tip glue. Now this, the little nozzle on this, there's a little pin that fits down inside it, and it is forever clogging, and it drives me around the bend. But if you put it in this bottle, it doesn't, and it comes out easy, she says, as it's not coming out. Okay, Paul, make me a liar then. But this one has a hole big enough that you can get a pin in. That other one you cannot. Okay, cross your fingers, it works now. Oh, there it is. Just needed a little bit of persuasion. And I'm not really squeezing at all. I'm just kind of letting it flow out the way it wants to flow out. And boy, I wish you could see how pretty these sparkly, shiny boots are. I will hold them up in a second so you can see the end result of having Wink of Stella and then this glue on top. And this glue, when it dries shiny and not sticky. It's not at all like Tombow. Tombow has latex in it. The green Tombow has latex in it. That's why it doesn't ever dry. There we go. Put the lid on. And then if you do this, hopefully that might help get that glue out of the nozzle. Okay, are you ready? Look at this. You see those boots? Look at how fun those boots are. They're sparkly and they're shiny, both of them. I agree to leave it as it is without embellishments. Diane says no to the bling, and the card is perfect. I love those boots. I think I'm going to do that on these ones. There's no reason why the orange ones can't be orange patent, right? But you have to be really careful. Now that I've got the glue on that, I can't be touching it because are you like me? When it's drying, do you keep putting your finger in it to see if it's dry yet? Kind of defeats the whole purpose, doesn't it? And you don't want this to come out too fast. You want it to come out nice and slow. Because if it comes out too fast, it'll have bubbles. And you don't want bubbles. So fun. And it's really cool to do this glue on, like if you're doing a vehicle, to do the windows with that glue. Okay, so there's the boots on that one too. I love it. Oh, I didn't put a sentiment on there. Where's my sentiment piece? Let's do the sentiment because does it need a sentiment? Maybe it doesn't. Look what I just did. Right, stuck my thumb right in the boot. Use the glue for eyeballs and such as well. It just brings it to life. It does. Trick is to puddle it in small circle to avoid bubbles. Yes. I have to do this one again because I stuck my great goblin thumb right over top of it. There we go. So I don't think it needs a sentiment. I think I'll just leave it without a sentiment. I use it to entertain kids in Trinity's class when I do cards with them. Oh, cool. Doesn't need a sentiment, says Janet. Thanks, Becky. I don't think this one needs a sentiment. I don't want to cover that gorgeous tree up. Maybe we should add a little bit of life to the tree while we're there. Let's just add a little bit of rain glistening on the tree. There we go. I'm done now. And pop the complete card on another desk so you don't stick your thumb in it. Yep, it's true, Nicole. It's true. You got to be really, really careful. Okay. Let me just switch you around here so I can say good night. I'm going to take my cards over there and over here. Now I won't stick my great goblin thumbs on them. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. I hope you have enjoyed the journey of the Umbrella Days bundle. And I guess I am giving away 3 free card kits to anybody who purchases this bundle between now and the 20th. So it's also I think it's Happy Hibiscus, which is the other one that I'm doing. Here, where did I put my... Okay, so it was More Than Autumn till the 15th of December. That's done. Happy Hibiscus and Umbrella Days by the 20th of January, and you will get kits. And Marlene, you are on the list for that kit. You're very welcome. So if anybody wants to grab that bundle from me, just shoot me a message and we will get it on its way to you. It is not in the catalog. It's an online exclusive, so you can see it in my online store. Just search for Umbrella Days. Merry Christmas, Connie. Good night, Nadine. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy my cruise. Yeah, enjoy my 2-hour cruise. Thanks, everybody. And I will be back tomorrow night, 7:30. Don't forget, get your guests in to see how many pieces of mail I have going to the post office tomorrow. Oof, I'm not looking forward to that lineup. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you soon in my craft room. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.